Greetings, true collectors. Welcome back to part 2 of episode 2 of Kifors Toy Reviews. I am your host, Darth Kifor. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you to check it out before you watch this video. In first part we took a look at the 12-inch PAL patent figure by Sideshow Collectibles. And this time I will review the Imperial throne figure Enviroment from the same line. Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars theme packaging, like you have seen with all the Sideshow's 6th scale Star Wars figures. It comes in a closed box, with an image in the front that fully showcases the product within. Lower portion of the box has a silver Star Wars logo, while the upper part features the Lords of the Sith logo. The back has a great shot of Emperor figure sitting on the throne, as well as some screen captures of the Emperor from the Return of the Jedi. Now, let's pull the throne out of its packaging and take a closer look. Like with the other Sideshow products, it's already painted and assembled, so there is no modeling skills required. Moving on to the sculpt. Overall sculpt is terrific, just like we have come to expect from all the Sideshow products. Throne is crafted from high-quality polystone, made of 2 pieces of solid sculpture. It has a really nice weight to it. It feels nice and solid. Throne is extremely well sculpted. All the pieces are individually finished and painted by hand. I love all the curves and shapes that are sculpted on it, especially the arm rests. It is a beautiful sculpt. There is a nice swivel, with the ability to turn from side to side or even all around. It has great articulation and rotates very smoothly. There is a lot of great sculpted details. There is a great looking control panel on the right armrest. Inside of the both armrests, there are also control panels with more buttons and a little blank panels. You have also little sculpted decorations at the front of the canopy. Great stuff. Unfortunately there is no actual cushioning in the cushioning. That sounded funny. It is just made of hard plastic, with light purple hue. It looks great. Further away you are almost fooled into thinking it has some padding in it. All the sculptors really did an impressive job with the throne. Sculpt is movie accurate for the most part, but they did one mistake. The front of the canopy is supposed to have a wedge shape, but it is completely straight. I do not think it is that big of a deal, but if you are a detail-obsessed freak, it will bug you. Now let's take a look at the paint job. Throne has flat, solid black base color. It still has great shine to it. It is nice and cleanly painted and has a really nice texture. Throne has a very simple paint job, with not a lot of detailing, but what little it has, is done well. It has painted details in the control panels on the armrests and nice orange and dark red color on the buttons and the switches. Moving on to the top of the backrest. There you have some interesting silver details. Silver pops out nicely from the black background. At the bottom of the base you will find a gray Empire insignia and a Star Wars logo. Painting is not perfect. It looks great from 3 feet away, but when you look up close, you start to see the imperfections. The control panels look decent even in the closer examination, but the silver decorations look a bit sloppy. When you don't have much painted details, they have to be absolutely perfect. All the mistakes really jump out. Overall, the painters did an okay job. Not perfect, but perfectly adequate. Emperor figure sits nicely in the throne. Hands rest on the armrests really well and you can get the fingers easily on buttons in the panels. Only issue is with the legs not reaching the floor. I don't know, is it because the base is too high or has it more to do with the figure articulation? But again, it's not a big deal. Okay, it is time once again to see the light and dark sides of this item. Let's start with the light sides. Sculpt is really well made, paint job is good for the most part and the swivel has exceptional articulation. Moving on to the dark sides. Throne is not fully movie accurate. Painting also has some shortcomings. Throne is done well, but it does not have that wow factor, that makes you say, I have to get this now. Sideshow's Emperor figure was a must-buy piece, but the throne just does not excite me as much. For the final score I will give the throne, 7.5 out of 10. Sideshow has released a premium format figure version of the Emperor and the Imperial throne, that addresses all the issues fans had with this basic version. If you have too much money, you can try to get from the aftermarket. But it is out of my price range. Thanks for watching this special two-part review of the 1/6 scale Emperor Palpatine and the Imperial throne figure Enviroment by Sideshow Collectibles. See you next time, and remember, you are never too old to play with toys.